You're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Paulo's nearly.
Great!
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he...
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Ocean.
That's right. He has some pretty If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
It's the most important line in the whole script. She kept quiet about all the trial. It was only after
You mentioned earlier about the
Yeah, I spent some years It was like that until the director found me one day. She told me I had a great voice and asked if I was interested in studying singing from her. I said yes. She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act.
She sounds like a really...
She really was. I was a lost child. The other kids were. One day, I got. Yeah.
The day you hoped would never come.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here.
Farina? The Farina?
Please, the honor is all mine.
Same here!
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Yes, the script, of course. I'm sure you're already... She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But then, disaster strikes. The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid. The little Oceanid, in the end...
Consciousness?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually...
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to the little Oceanid is accused of being...
And then?
In the end, she makes the...
Huh?
Well, she made...
Through her love for her human...
There's actually something else. You know the protagonist. If we're serious about...
That sounds like too...
That ending would be on the day when she went missing, we waited and we looked for her.
The director was...
I've been trying to...
Vilma?
Yeah.
Grief? Because...
What?
It's time to be upfront with you all. I did tell her how I felt once, but she turned me down pretty much straight away. She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she'd never considered us. Not that it came. I said, maybe one day. Well, maybe. And now. So if I'm the one.
And we've all had our differences of opinion.
Well, if that's where we're...
Are you ready to...
Honestly, funny you should ask, though.
I certainly do. Come on, everyone.
Squall Fury. This is tough going. Delphi, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
I could ask you the same question. Try to keep up.
As if this journey wasn't tough enough already without a roadblock.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to take a detour. Wait, why are you all looking at...
We're just curious, that's all. I don't think anyone's ever...
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her power so it could be converted into indemnitium. Miss Farina said so herself.
Precisely! And as much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put.
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is unbearable.
C'est la vie, indeed. Alas, I am forced to
Aww, too bad.
Sorry to leave all the...
Don't worry, piece of cake.
Behold! Ja! Ha! Ka! Ah! Ah! Ha! 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 Yeah! Ha! Ah! Ja! Ja! How amusing. Unsightly insects. The wind rises.
Bravo! Good show!
Understood.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now, so onwards and upwards.
Vilma, are you there?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady Farina doing here?
I can explain. We've been rounding up the whole troop. We now have
So, you think knowing the truth about the director's disappearance will help you write an ending to the script? I care just as much as everyone else about me. If I open this can of worms now, I just don't want to make...
Viamant, avoiding the truth will not help unless you mean to suggest...
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen, Viamant. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. I never brought it up to... But now, I've made up my mind to put it all on the table. The little Oceanid cannot be complete unless we do justice to Aurelie.
This is why people think of you as not being the smart one. As you all know already, the troop was... We took on side... So, anyway, one day after... It seemed like a win-win. The drink in question was... synth.
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearance?
I freaked out, but she didn't... The merchant was... I was going to sort it on my own, but the director... But things only got worse from there. The synth merchant just wouldn't let up, and then I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after... Yeah, I got Aurelie killed. There.
Hey, don't say...
You traitor! You knew Aurelie was in danger. Why in... What do you mean? You were afraid. This was a life and death situation. We could have... How could you be...
Please, try not to get too...
Yeah, listen to him. You need to stay calm.
Stay calm? How can I stay calm? And he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show. How about taking some responsibility for what he's done?
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly. I wanted to apologize to everyone in the troop. I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back in my life. So I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
Get out of my sight! Go! Get lost!
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each... Can you stop conflating the show on stage? You keep saying...
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience, but in her own... What she wanted. I understand.
Yeah.
So think hard if you really hate each other. But you can't... What are you laughing at?
Sorry, if she'd seen Paul...
Really? But she sounded like...
Of course she was.
I'm truly...
It's all right.
So...
Clearly, everyone... The end of the story needs to focus...
What do you mean?
The Traveler is right. If you could find...
You really think...
I trust that...
No.
Well,
Come, let...
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims of the series. Still, since you were the ones who discovered and...
So, the...
Hey! It's full of script
Let me take a look. Maybe... Aha! Looks like she kept a detailed record. If we'd had the chance...
Lachey took so many
I guess O'Reilly must have... wait. It cuts off. Her handwriting here gets patchier and more illegible by the line. Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourself.
She was so terrified.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop, but I can't bear to think how painful... wait. If you become...
Isn't that the most important line?
Because I am an old...
Oh!
So she didn't regret her decision. I'm sure she had their utmost...
Yeah.
She deserves a hero's farewell. If that's the only way to convey.
Even in the last moments of.
She did her best. We know what choice.
I will channel all my. I won't ask for you.
Then it.
Really? How can you be so sure when you...
Don't underestimate my experience. If you want to move and aren't, I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story to life on the stage than they are now.
Thank you for the.
Then, let's.
Actually, before that, I'd like to during the curtain call.
But
After all, besides,
Well,
All right, I'll leave you.
Procure a stage?
oh,
That place?
whoa, wait.
No.
What are you afraid of?
No.
It is supposed to be your grand finale.
I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, come on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Nervilette. Hey, look at that! Looks like I guessed right.
You were just...
I knew you'd be here.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Farina. And you too, Traveler in Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
I would like to book the...
I understand. The story of the little... I will say, however...
Huh? Oh.
Yes,
At first, in the past, maybe it's
I am truly delighted now that you've regained some confidence. Have you had any thoughts regarding...
Why...
Well, if the little Osea, the experiences and decisions of the protagonist Cleo, it would truly be a
Haven't I already made... Nor do I think this experience is...
I see. I sincerely hope that
Thanks, Nervilette.
you are very... Many people were once enthralled by Lady Farina's performances, myself included. I hope that one day she'll be able to understand that our appreciation was always sincere.
Good news, everyone. It's done. Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech, we've had to fight a touching story. Now,
the sooner we can Fiamal and I just went over some parts of the script and
Wow, you...
Communication is vital to any good.
It's amazing.
please feel free to give us any comments or suggestions.
Hey, Loic, get over.
Cursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
This has nothing to do with her. The ignorance and...
This guy
Leave this place, oh little Oceanid!
everyone's really throwing themselves into... If only...
What should we do? It's almost time for...
Why? Why does it have to be now?
Hey, what's going on? You're due on stage. Oh no, not again. But what?
They've...
What?
I figured...
How could you do this?
I'm sorry.
You...
Miss Farina? I'd like to make a request.
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. I know what you're... Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
Oh, Yeah, I think my scenes are all.
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest. From the sublime.
Thank you, Miss Farina. I'm so sorry to put you in this position after everything you said.
Never mind. What's done is done. It's really no one likes regrets, myself included. Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many times that I've learned Cleo's part by heart.
I do not doubt your acting skills. What in your...
It's her pure heart. Despite all the pain.
Well said. I leave direct...
Is she here yet?
Will she get here?
She's not coming!
You're wrong. She's here.
Si je pouvais vivre dans l'eau, le monde serait-il plus beau? Me pardonneras-tu, ô chère mère? L'eau dans son courant fait danser nos vies, et la cité elle est nourrie, ainsi que toi, mon doux amour.
But what about your wish?
My wish.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Le grand amour ne suffit pas, seul un adieu fleurira. C'est notre histoire de vie, douce et amère. Moi, je serai toujours là, à voir le monde et sa beauté, et ça ne changera jamais, jamais.
Is it just me? Or was that Lady Farina on the stage just now?
She hasn't been seen for a while now, and she just appears out of nowhere? Gotta say, though, her acting skills are as superb as ever.
The little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on?
I don't know, maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spotlight, and they didn't use my name during the curtain call either. Hopefully, not too many people recognized me. It's too bad that I had to break the one clear rule I'd managed to make for myself, even if I had no choice. Still, I have to admit that, despite everything, it felt good to be back on the stage again.
Finally! we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Farina.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on.
Oh, so it was Farina after all.
She's back.
Honestly, what is he doing? He should have run that by me first.
All right, calm down. Don't be mad. This was a group after all. It's been...
Yes, I...
It's no big deal.
Oh, yeah? Well, since you think